What is good, and welcome to another episode of the What is Good podcast. My name is Jason Delgado. I hope everybody had a great week and a great weekend. Just got done with the Super Bowl, the most boring Super Bowl ever. I mean, what are you going to do? I'm super glad for Sam Darnold. That guy has been through a lot. First quarterback ever to be on 5 teams and then win a Super Bowl. It just gives a good example for resilience. You know, they always say that the NFL, sort of the game, is a very good reflection of life. And I think like having good resilience, like the message of being strong, sticking with it, never giving up, that's a good message to give out, as opposed to, the Patriots and, hear about the Stephon Diggs doing all types of bad, dirty stuff, hear about all these types of past situations. I don't know. The Patriots have a little bit of a stink on them. I don't know. I do. Like I said, I always felt like the Patriots were going to use some kind of black magic to win because the Seahawks should have crushed them. And they did. And so that was nice to see. It was nice to see that, like, I guess nature returning. You know what I mean? Like the good guys won. I just feel like the Patriots have a little bit of a bad zhuzh on them. Like Stephon Diggs beats the crap out of some chick and then they get the court to delay the case until after the Super Bowl. It's like, come on, dude. You got dirty banana on you. I don't like that. So in any case, I'm glad, karmically and otherwise, the Seahawks won. And it's a good story. Sam Darnold, bringing it in, being the first of his class to win a Super Bowl, beat Josh Allen to the Super Bowl. Ooh, by Josh Allen. It's tough, man. I fear for the Bills, but I got to have hope. Got to have faith. Just sometimes new energy coming in, helps things, but we hope for the best. But before the game, it was funny. I feel so bad because, this Drake May kid, the quarterback for the Patriots, young kid, I think he's 23, 24 maybe. Young kid doing his best out there, but he did not do a great job. He looked like he was nervous, and I could really tell before the game started that he was pretty nervous. They had an interview beforehand, and he was, the lady was like, hey, Drake, how do you feel about being in the Super Bowl? And he just had his hands on his pads like this. He's like, no, I feel really good. I think we're going to do our best, and the team's really coming together. And she was like, oh, okay. And how's the team? How are you and the team coming in? He's like, I think we're just going to do our best, and everybody's just trying their best. It's like, this dude looks scared. And rightfully so. I can't even imagine. I don't even know who I was at 23 years old. So I can't even imagine what this kid is going through. But he definitely looked nervous. and they didn't do too great. What are you going to do? I'm hoping that, just from a personal standpoint, the young kid doing his best on a team that makes it to the Super Bowl, I'm hoping that this kind of projects him into being the best person he can be. But like I said, man, I don't know, something about the Patriots. I don't like the energy. Really, really funny story, though, was this week. I guess if you don't know, the Hall of Fame decided who was going to be nominated or inducted this year. And 2 of the people who were up for it were Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft. And to be a first ballot Hall of Famer is, I guess, it's kind of the highest honor. And that first time they put you up for vote, they're like, absolutely, let him in. And in this case, Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft were both denied Hall of Fame induction. And I guess the rumor mill in the banana is that they just have stuff in their past. Like the Bill Belichick with the cheating thing. And now he's got this young hot girl. And it's not really kind of, I guess fitting the demeanor of whatever. And Robert Kraft has this sort of, history of cheating stuff. And then he has this scandal with this massage parlor, blah, blah, blah. So they don't get into the Hall of Fame. People are pissed. People are like, this is BS. They're definitely Hall of Famers. Other people are like, I kind of get it. Bill Belichick shows up with his girl at an event. And the girl is wearing a T-shirt of the massage parlor that Robert Kraft got caught at. Crazy, crazy stuff, man. The shade being thrown. Shots fired. Look, this is beautiful stuff. Old men, bitter, with money and means, putting together shade. Chef's kiss. Love to see it. Glad they didn't get in the Hall of Fame just so we can get this little shade toss. I'm very, very happy about that. So, yeah. Boring game, good drama behind it. Many, many blessings to Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. For me, as a Puerto Rican, you already know Benito Baboni. It was, for me, terrific. I don't understand it either. I think people are complaining about they don't understand Spanish and how is this a thing. I don't understand Spanish either. Puerto Rican Spanish is very fast. It's hard to understand, even for people who know Spanish. But I just thought the energy was cool and the dancing was cool and it was just fun. And it went by in like 9 to 10 minutes. Ricky Martin, come on. Man looked beautiful. He's on my vision board now. I want to be Ricky Martin when I grow up. It's funny. They had like another show on this TP USA, I think it's called anyway. But I think it's TP USA. That's a funny name now I think about TP. But I guess Kid Rock was the headliner for that show, and they had a split image of Kid Rock and Ricky Martin, and they're the same age. And it ain't looking good, man. Ricky, Puerto Rico, give me your skincare products, man. I need to know. But Ricky was looking great. He sounded terrific. I know people get upset because they're like, it shouldn't be all Spanish. We're in America, blah, blah, blah. I totally get it. I do sympathize. I had a good time. I really enjoyed it. Sorry. I didn't understand it either. I didn't understand Kendrick last year. You know what I mean? I think just if it's feeling the vibe, it feels vibe. I thought it was way less political than the Kendrick one. And I thought you're just feeling the vibes. It's just about feeling good and having good energy, and I thought that they did that. They had these little messages about sort of Puerto Rican independence, but nobody's going to catch that. Nobody even knows, the color of the flag being about Puerto Rican independence. Nobody's going to catch these things. But it was good to see, man, represent Puerto Rico at the Super Bowl. Way to go, Bad Bunny. I was very, very happy about that. Plus, I made a flan, and the flan was great. I have another video on my channel. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out. Like and subscribe as well while you're there. And it was great. I got to make a flan. It was very, very dangerous flip at the end. At one point, once you have the pan there, you got to put a plate over it and flip it. And it's all this like goo, and it's like a custard cake. I was very nervous, but the flip went okay. Very grateful. Then the boys came over. We had a lot of fun. It was a very, very good time. So the Super Bowl, en general, the energy, the vibe was very, very good, despite the game being a bit of a snooze. What are you going to do? But, again, we have fun. We do our best. Very exciting stuff. And now, best things I saw this week. We're going to do a couple of them. We're going to do one that I thought was amazing. Essentially, it's a boat in the shape of an orca whale that can go underwater, above water, top of water, through water. I want it. I want money now for it. It is a rich toy I want now. It is also on the vision board. So you should see the video. It is very, very fun and amazing. I will post it. Amazing stuff. And then this amazing Catholic priest that mixes Gregorian chants into techno music. And he has many, many fans, as you can see. Amazing stuff, man. This guy is just a priest. He likes techno. He likes Gregorian chants. Who doesn't? Put it together. Use skill. Telling you, man, those Europeans, they understand. You could be a priest and also a techno DJ. You could be an artist and another thing. You got to live the artist lifestyle. I like that. I like that they support that, too. Look how many people showed up in this video. In any case, enjoy the videos. They are very fun. Enjoy the rest of your week with the many, many blessings of a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend coming up. I will catch you next week. Got a couple shows coming up. I will let you know about those. Please like, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the Bad Bunny performance and anything else you might have thinking going on. Many, many blessings to you. This has been the What is Good podcast. My name is Jason Delgado. I will see you on the next one.